let's start off the show with a little bit of play and tell. If you want to engage in the conversation, be sure to comment down below with what you've been playing. And if you're listening to this snippet on YouTube, you can listen to the whole show on our channel, youtube.com/Koppai Gaming, as well as iTunes, SoundCloud, and more by searching for Koppai Podcast. So, Zach, have you been playing much this week?
I have been playing a bit of Destiny.
A little bit of Destiny with me, because I'm trying to pull you in so we can get those sweet emblems, those sweet shaders.
Well, yeah, you had been trying to get me, and I said I wanted to go and finish the game and actually play through the story before I kind of made my judgment. And so I did go and update it all and get in and start playing it. And then you noticed that I was in there and was like, we gotta do these co-op missions together. And so
I got excited.
I've been playing that. I've been playing some of the solo stuff just on my own.
Nice.
And then also what we played a little bit of like some of those patrols and co-op.
Yeah, we have to do a few more patrols together. I'm excited to do those because we're getting closer to our emblem, which is like the rarest emblem in the game because no one has a friend to recruit. So I was very fortunate to have you to recruit a friend. But no, I've been playing tons and tons of Rise of Iron. Hours and hours.
You were like just playing it, weren't you?
Oh yeah, like I was playing it up until this point where we're gonna start the show. And I know Michaela and I were gonna hang out for a little bit this afternoon if she's feeling better and up to it. But if she's still sleeping or if she's still resting, then I'm definitely gonna go back into it and play till I fall asleep. And you know, it's just it's the grind. It's the Destiny grind. And I have to say this. I mean, we are a Nintendo show. We are a Nintendo podcast. So, I mean, people come here to listen to the Super Mario discussion and all of that.
Yeah.
Although I do think that Destiny has lots of roots. You know, I mean, the formula of the raids, the strikes, these kind of balances of teamwork, very much so like rooted, especially the raids. People are very much so refer to them as like Zelda dungeons. Fran Mirabella, who is one of the hosts of Fire Team Chat over on IGN, is also the video producer and has lots of Nintendo coverage back in the day. And he always says that the game reminds him like if like Zelda was a shooter or something with some of the puzzle mechanics in the game. And so, I mean, you just always find those roots, as we're saying. There's always Nintendo roots and everything. So, I mean, Jose Otero also covers Destiny a lot over on IGN. Lots of Nintendo people do love this game. And so, I think it's like that attention to detail that they have that it's charming. But, so we're not going to talk about it too long, all that to say. But, odds are, we've always said this in the past, that if you have a Wii U, if you're a modern Nintendo gamer, you most likely do have a PlayStation or Xbox though. Like, there's no one nowadays that's really just Nintendo. And so this is probably relevant information to people that are gamers out there. And let me just say, Rise of Iron is freaking fantastic. Like, glowing review from I guess you're Mr. Koppai from Koppai Jr. over here.
I mean, I guess that's not, I don't know if I'd say that's necessarily true that people who have, people I think would want to, but I mean, I don't even know if I would have a PlayStation 4 if I hadn't been gifted it, you know.
That's true.
No,
I don't know.
I bought the Wii U myself. Like when I went for a console, my decision was I want a Wii U because I want the good Nintendo game. So it's like if I had to choose one thing to spend my like $300 on, that is like my hard-earned money, I'm buying either a Wii U or a 3DS. I wasn't going out like, and I probably would have eventually, but like my number one choice, you know, is getting that Wii U or getting that Nintendo hardware. They have the best games. You know, yeah, I would for sure probably have bought a PS4 by now, but I'm just saying that there's some people that probably haven't gotten to that point yet, and maybe I wouldn't have gotten it at this point yet. Maybe have waited for like the Slim. Maybe it'd be like a recent purchase, or you know, something like that. I just think that, you know, there's some people out there that can't really get like multiple consoles.
I do think so. I mean, I think even Reggie Fils-Aimé admitted that most people statistically get one of the other consoles before they get a Wii U. Like, it's more of a companion console to those other ones.
Yeah. But it could be a 3DS that they get, I guess. I don't know. But because it seems like 3DS is sold a lot, and it seems like that's what a lot of people do is they like, if they kind of brush into gaming, maybe they'll get a 2DS or a 3DS. Like a lot of people talk about the 2DS being the best place to like really get like such a huge library of games, a great starter for anybody who wants to get in with a great catalog of cheap games with, you can play DS.
Well, I think Jared Petty was saying on the latest Nintendo voice chat, like if you spend $75 on a 2DS and then the remaining $225 on just games for that 2DS, like, which would be a ton of games. That'd be like 20 games or not 20 games. That'd be like 10 games maybe. If you get them like used or Nintendo Selects and all that, like, man, that'd be such a good bang for your buck. But I mean, all that to say, I mean, I think I'm right in saying that most people have a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One first, and then probably would add a Wii U on later. I think there's more people like that than have
probably too, like at this point, I guess, because it's been several years since we got ours, and now it's to the point where there's been some price reductions there, and now like the Slim's out, so could be that case.
And I also know there's lots
of people I think it's at that point at least where people have to. If you are a gamer and you want to, it's like, your point that, I mean, if you want to play something like Destiny or Grand Theft Auto or the latest Call of Duty or, not either like Bloodborne or Tomb Raider or any of these games, you have to get a different console.
Yeah.
You have to get two consoles nowadays. Or you have to be either like a PC gamer and a Wii U gamer, or some of those people are just exclusive to PS4 or exclusive to Nintendo. So, because it is, I mean, they're pricey consoles. It's like, it's hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's the whole thing with the Xbox One is like, now that thankfully I do have both the Wii U and the PS4, it's like, spending my money on an Xbox One is like, it's somewhat tempting, but then there's that huge thing that's like, I can't justify spending $300 or so on it, but.
All that to say is what I'm saying is that most people here listening probably have a next generation console. Mm-hmm. And so me talking about Destiny.
They need to put Destiny on the NX.
That's what I'm getting towards, freaking man. Dude, you procrastinate like this whole point, like trying to defend that there's one person out there that only has a Wii U. The guy is sitting in his bedroom right now, like looking over at his hand.
I have to defend the little man. It's like, hey, now listen here.
What I'm saying,
I didn't spend $300 on a PS4.
What I'm saying is that I think there's lots of people out there that like have Nintendo but would be interested in like the Destiny, the third party games and stuff out there. I am wondering if that's coming to the NX Destiny 2. It's coming very soon. Or announcements are coming soon. They've like halted all production on any sort of expansions for the vanilla Destiny, and so all it's coming soon. And so I had a little like point I was gonna make with all of this, but I'm just thinking that you have Destiny, lots of people are playing it, and I have a glowing recommendation for it. So if you are one of those people that only has a Wii U, like this is a good game to pick up if you do get a bundle out there. The collection for $60 is like, you get everything. That's so much value for $60. Like,
I'm bummed now at this point though that I didn't just wait. I guess since I was this PS4 is the Destiny PS4. I never did. Yeah. I don't know if I bought.
I'm wondering if they
game to begin with.
I wonder if you've been automatically upgraded to the Taken King because you're like. I wonder if they, like, because the Rise of Iron has come out and because maybe you're, like, such an old player, like, you've been playing since the beginning. It's just weird because we're doing the Refer a Friend quest right now, where the Refer a Friend quest is, like, refer someone to the Taken King, and once they purchase the Taken King, they'll do all this stuff with you. And you're able to do that with me. And you also mentioned that, like, there's some locations that you shouldn't, like, you got the Spark of Light thing to get to level 28, but that came with the Taken King. Like, you don't get that before the Taken King. So I'm wondering if your account was upgraded to that. So you should look into that, see if you can go to like some of the.
Well, we did try to. I went to one of those Taken King missions or something, and it said I could watch the trailer or purchase.
No, that was Rise of Iron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I wonder if you have the Taken King. We need to do some digging on that,
That'd be
because in which case, $30, Rise of Iron, totally worth it. Yeah, so, but that's that. I'm level, for those of you that do play the game, right now I'm currently light level 351. Just got to that today, and I'm on my way to, I think 360 is when you can do the raid, and I'm so excited for the raid. Just work on the grind. There is a glitch out there where you can, like, basically cheat the game and get high light level by, like, farming this one character for, I think Fran Mirabella did it for about 5 hours, like just killing this one guy over and over again and just waiting for him to respawn. I don't want to do that. There's so much other stuff to do, so many collectibles. For people that love collectibles, which a lot of Nintendo fans do, this game is perfect for that, because like they give you like these little check boxes to just go through. And so with that, the little book that has the check boxes, I'm rank 10 right now. So I'm actually doing pretty well, I think, for that. And so, been super, super fun. Can't recommend it enough. Like, it's so, so perfect. Lots of nostalgia, too, for people that have been playing since the beginning. It seems like they did some fan service. Maybe it's just reusing assets to make it easier to make the game, but I think some of it's pretty deliberate, like the stuff they've kind of brought back from the original game to make it very much so like a good kind of closure on the series as they go into the sequel. And so, I can't stop playing it. If you only have a Wii U, if you're that one person out there that never got the next generation consoles but has a Wii U, go ahead, get a PlayStation 4, maybe see if you can find one of those original bundles that was like with the Taken King or something, and get on it. Yeah. So, and hopefully Zach, you'll play it more with me soon, because it's so much more fun with people.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's what we're playing.
Nintendo Koppai.
Koppai!